my first time to donate, but I came. But then
Monday, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
First Tuesday.
Yeah.
And you did.
I was terrified. Yes. I was scared, but it's normal. And I'm glad I'm helping someone out there. Yeah.
So it was right about here during the Health and Wholeness Week that was organized by the officials of the 25th Guild government that took place from the 25th to the 30th of June, that the people from the Red Cross Uganda came and pitched camp here within this space or adjacent to the Hamokasa Library, putting up their donor crouches and then their blood monitoring systems. All this they did in order to obtain and gather as much blood as possible from the students here within the university, so as to keep the supply going in the various hospitals we have in the country. It's about time we establish what really happens to this blood after it has been extracted. The blood is sent to the laboratory to check whether it contains any infectious diseases. These, amongst others, include Trypanosoma cruzi, hepatitis B, hepatitis C, HIV type 1 and type 2, syphilis, Zika virus, amongst others. The blood is also measured to establish the specific blood type it belongs to, which could either be A, B, AB, and O. After this, it goes into a giant spinning centrifuge whose most essential role is to separate this blood into three major components with varying compositions. These components include plasma, which makes about 55% of the entire blood, followed by red blood cells that are composed of about 45%, and then the platelets at 1%. Each of these components has a specific function it plays. The red blood cells are what give the blood color and contain a special protein called the hemoglobin. This helps to transport oxygen and carbon dioxide to and from our lungs. This is commonly given to patients undergoing surgery or those with low blood cell count in their bodies, especially those infected with anemia. The platelets are fragments of other cells and they help our blood to coagulate properly. The coagulation process is when the blood changes from a liquid form to a solid form, especially when it oozes out of the body and it solidifies in order to deter disease-causing germs from entering the body. This is commonly given to cancer patients whose platelet count has been affected rapidly by chemotherapy. The third component, which is plasma, is a yellowish liquid mixture of water, salt, and enzymes. This also contains special proteins and antibodies which are extracted and concentrated into therapies that help to cure certain chronic illnesses. After all these components have been extracted, they are stored for different amounts of time at varying temperatures and also have expiration dates attached onto them. Plasma has the highest expiration date that lasts up to 1 year, followed by the red blood cells which have an expiration date of 42 days and plasma of 3 days. So the platelets, given their short expiration date, have to be used in the country within which they have been obtained. But the red blood cells and then the plasma, given their long expiration date, can even be imported to other countries where there's great and urgent need. Therefore, the blood that is extracted from you as a person may not necessarily help someone within your county or your district, neither your country, but could go a long way to help someone over the borders. This therefore suggests that in a modern medical treatment center, patients may receive a pinch of the whole blood or a specific component that is needed to treat a particular condition. That is to say, cancer patients are always given platelets to enable their blood to coagulate. And that is just about it, and not the whole components of blood.
But we encourage everyone, artists, to come and donate blood and give a smile to someone who is out there yearning for blood. This blood, you see, it is very important. In the hospitals out there, For an operation to happen, a unit of blood must be there. Sickle cell patients, they need blood when they are in their crisis. So if it is not there, it means that those babies will die if they are lacking blood and it is not there. So it is our responsibilities as people to donate that excess blood that we have, and we save those people in the hospitals.
Blood cannot be manufactured. No, it cannot. But God has given us the wisdom to use the blood that we have to sustain those in need. It should be a personal mandate of everyone out there to always donate, for that little activity can help give someone else a second chance to life. Dismas Nwaine reporting for MediaLink News.